Tonight we are at Bar 17 Bistro here at Universal's Aventura Hotel, and we are here for dinner. There are 360 views, so we are super excited to try this out. And if you don't know, we do dining reviews every single Monday, so be sure to check those out. So to start off our meal here at Bar 17 Bistro, I got a cocktail. So I got the one in a melon. It's Tito's Handmade Vodka, Saint Germain, melon, pear, and lemon. And on top of this cocktail, if you didn't notice, there's a picture on there. It's called the Ripples effect. So basically you download this app called Ripples and it finds your location and knows you're at the bar. You upload a picture or pick a picture on there and then they're able to put it on your drink. So that's actually a picture of me and Josh laying in the grass at Magic Kingdom. It's one of my favorite pictures and I think it turned out pretty cute. But now I'm gonna actually try the drink. I'm just a little sad my picture's gonna go away. Yeah, I definitely taste the Saint Germain and the melon in there. It's very like subtle flavors of all of like the fruit and the alcohol in there. It's a very mellow cocktail. It's not super sweet, but it's not sweet enough. It's really good.
So for my cocktail to start, I have got the Orlando's and Don'ts. This is $12. It's made with Seagram's gin, sake, lemon, cucumber, and raspberries. I'm a little interested to try it. I don't think I've ever had a cocktail that's had the combination of gin and sake together, so we'll see. It smells good. Nice and refreshing. Has that cucumber scent to it. Oh wow. That is really, really good. The cucumber somehow cuts into the bitterness of that raspberry a little bit, so it's not super sour, and not a strong flavor of the gin or the sake in there. So it's very light, very refreshing, kind of on the fruitier side, but it has that more refreshing just balance to it with that cucumber in there. It is really, really good. So for our appetizers, one of the ones that we got today was the cheese board. It was $14. This is served with a goat cheese, an aged Gouda cheese, and then a porter infused cheddar cheese. It's also served with ground mustard. That's like mustard has like the seeds in it still. Pickles, which I think are more of like a sweet and sour type of pickle, grapes, and then a really good multi-grain bread. Now, no butter here for the spreading, but the bread actually does pair very well with the mustard and some of the cheeses here. I think of the three that are served here, my favorite is actually the goat cheese. It's very, very sharp. It still has that like sharp kind of cheddar flavor to it. Overall, it was okay. I don't know that it's really worth $14. They do serve you large pieces of like cheese. Like there's a lot of cheese here. Again, maybe blue cheese. If you put blue cheese on anything, I will always say that it's almost worth it.
So for our other appetizer, we got the Korean fried chicken wings. These were some pretty awesome chicken wings. They were fried perfectly. They had a nice crisp on the outside and the chicken was nice and juicy on the inside, and the sauce was like a perfect seasoning. You could taste a little bit of like garlic in there and maybe some teriyaki. Kind of hard to tell what's all in there, but they were fantastic. So we're about to move on to the entrees. For my entree tonight, I got the rooftop burger. This comes with Great Lakes aged cheddar, caramelized onions, applewood smoked bacon, and served with a side of fries. It does also come with mushrooms on it, however, I did not get the mushrooms. It does have lettuce on it as well, and then it comes with a sauce on the bottom, and I didn't really know what the sauce was, but Josh claims that it's similar to Whopper sauce. I got my burger cooked medium well. It was cooked perfectly. It was still nice and juicy, and I think the sauce added to that a little bit. But the onions were caramelized really nicely, and the bacon had a little bit of crunch, but not too much. Overall, it was a really good burger dish. The burger was seasoned well, and so were the fries, so you can't really go wrong with a rooftop burger.
How was it, Ethan?
Excellent.
All right, so for my entree tonight, I chose to get the 60 South salmon. It is served with a gremolata, tomato confit, and a sunflower pesto, which was fantastic. This was an excellent dish, $15. I think the best part about it was the pesto and how crispy they were able to get that salmon skin without, I think sometimes, especially when you try to make salmon at home, it can be very difficult to get it to be crispy, not stick to your pan. This was just, it was cooked perfectly. Still flake fell apart, super tender, and just a nice balance between the saltiness, a little bit of sweetness in there from the gremolata. It was really good. On top of that, I really wanted to see something else, so I got the fried rice. I think the fried rice here was probably the best dish of the entire table. Also because it was $7. It was a pretty big serving. So it's your traditional fried rice served with vegetables, and then they actually do a fried egg, a whole fried egg on top, instead of kind of cutting that up and putting it on the inside. So I thought it was really fantastic. I think this is a great place to come and eat. And I would definitely come back and do it again. All right, so we finished eating up here at Bar 17 Bistro at Aventura Hotel at Universal. It was pretty good.
It was a really good meal. I have been wanting to come here for a while because I saw some posts of pictures of the sunset from up here, and it looked awesome, and just the views in general. So,
yeah.
I mean, the 360 views of the parks and just everything in Orlando is awesome. But the food was really good too.
Food was excellent. Now, there are some caveats to this place. Number one is that this is basically all open to the outside. Even though they've got patio seating, if there's inclement weather, they will not open up the space up here. So it's supposed to open up today at 5:30. It's supposed to open up every day at 5:30. There was a pretty large, severe thunderstorm that rolled through.
Yeah.
They didn't end up opening till almost an hour after that, like 6:30 or so.
And I mean, if they would have, you would have just gotten soaked sitting up here. So it's kind of good that they do that. Even
though they have glass barriers up that basically cut out the wind from blowing across here, it's not going to save you from that rain that's basically blowing in anyway. So keep that in mind. There are no reservations up here. It is first come, first serve seating.
Yes.
And you can sit at the bar or the tables. And it's also family friendly, so you don't have to be just 21. Yeah. Family can come up here and hang out.
Yeah, so I think it was overall a really good dinner. I am excited we got to come up and try it.
We had 2 appetizers, 4 entrees?
Like technically with your rice, because it was considered.
Yeah, technically 4 entrees. Ethan got the wings a second time for his meal with french fries. Plus 2 drinks came out to be about $120. So not terrible, I think, for dinner, especially for 3 people. It was good.
So let us know if you have ever eaten at Bar 17 Bistro here at Universal's Aventura Hotel.